EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Watch out! Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Another 49er first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
8 yards on the
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Hey. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bryce Huff in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is...
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. On the return, it's Moore. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Niners offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action now. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. A big-time play for the Niners. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll go play action with Purdy. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's Purdy again. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Jonathan Cooper getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Get set. Run around, up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for their 2nd possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. They come up with 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And third down coming up. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Moore to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll roll out here with Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, it's up.
Again, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. They get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
Third down and 3.
Third and 3.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Get set, get set.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. Play action now. It's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Hold on a sec. Ready?
2nd down. Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
And this is third down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll look underneath for Harvey.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now as he's on to punt for Denver. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Get set, get set. Up.
Here's Purdy. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
18. What's up?
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine. He's mine.
To throw is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on
Result
down.
of the play is a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
Nix's pass.
Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the zone read, this is Nix. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now a 2nd and 6.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. The Broncos bringing out their puncher, as he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling.
The 49ers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. So go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Again in the air for Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Might lose a yard. They've got him back at the 2.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. 3rd and goal. You put the ball into the hands of your quarterback and you trust them to make good decisions. But in this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes were taken away, this ball needs to come out. You cannot take a sack and make 4th and goal that much more difficult. These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. It'll grind out a couple of yards. Gives them a little bit of space out to the 3.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Dobbins. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies, but the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun. And the pressure, too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
First and 10 at the 29.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now, he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to work at all. A fake punt failure. And it's a turnover on down. A run with Dobbins. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up first down.
He'll take off again. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Mims sent in motion here. He'll give it to Dobbins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. His fourth down is looming. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he is planting backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Bryce Huff, the former Jet, in there to bring him down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Here we go. This is 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49ers. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
On the return, here's Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up a second down.
That's a second down at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is third down. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
2 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
Nix how to throw it here on first down. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
A gain of 47 on the play. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the
Now the spike as the clock ticks under 50 seconds to play. Second down, goal to go. Here's Nix to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's third and goal.
Nix from the gun on third down. Flushed to his left. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's fourth and goal.
Gain of 3 yards. Brings up fourth.
Nix gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On first and 10, Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's second down. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up, and even 30 yards. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away